Workstation Evaluation for RADP 210. Subjective Case Information. My name is Makara, and I am a student at the Rehabilitation Assistant Diploma Program at Capilano University. I consent and agree to participate in the filming of the RADP 210 assignment for Computer Workstation Evaluation, including submission to eLearn. My primary work duties include watching lecture videos, creating notes and study cue cards, and completing assignments which can be either written on my computer or the occasional video project. I complete my schoolwork for 7 to 8 hours a day, 5 to 6 days out of the week. The longest time that I am sitting is usually 1 to 2 hours consecutively. An area of concern regarding my school schedule is that I can occasionally have tension headaches within my shoulders and leading into my neck and head. These can last for about 4 to 5 days out of the week and up to 5 to 8 hours per day. Prolonged schoolwork and related stress can aggravate these symptoms, while sleep, mindful breathing practices, yoga, walking, and outside activities can neutralize these symptoms. Let's observe a time lapse of my posture while working at my desk for a duration of 20 minutes. Three risk factors associated with my current workstation. The most profound risk factor in my current workstation is my habit of static postures, placing my body in a position which promotes muscle tension. In this picture, you can observe a rounding within my thoracic spine as well as my neck in a forward protruding position. My shoulders are elevated and the left is supporting my head. The right shoulder is higher than the left, with most of the weight falling into the left hand. My right hand is also on a 45-degree angle to the keyboard and in a position of radial deviation. My left leg is crossed over the right, furthering the lack of neutral alignment within my pelvis. Work-related stress that can accumulate from prolonged periods of work, which can be observed through my overall posture and facial expression. Continuous duration of repetitive tasks without scheduled work breaks or periods of standing. Repetitive tasks can include typing, trackpad movements, and writing. Identifying adjustments to the work surface, equipment, and layout. The majority of work should be done within the primary zone, which is 15 inches from the torso and reachable without leaning forward. Secondary work can be done in the secondary zone, which is 24 inches from the body and requires some movement with the extension of the arm. Any additional work should be done in the tertiary zone, and this is for occasional work only. Recognizing that my desk is 23.5 inches in depth, I can organize my workspace into a primary zone and a secondary zone, ensuring items most frequently used, such as my computer, are within the primary zone. Items less frequently used, such as my water bottle, can be placed further away into the secondary zone. The lighting within this space is adequate because there is no glare, which means it reduces the chances of squinting. The monitor, however, could have a few adjustments. It should be about 20 to 28 inches away from the eyes and positioned so that the center of the screen is directly in front of my eyes. The height at the top of the screen should be about 2 inches above eye level when seated in a neutral posture, and the distance should be an arm's length away from the screen. Identifying adjustments to promote a neutral posture. Let's take a look at what a neutral posture means when sitting at a workstation. The height of the chair should allow for the feet to be flat on the floor. The depth of the chair should reach to the back of the knees and support them with a padded seat. Thighs should appear to be parallel to the floor, and there should be 90 to 100 degrees between the hips and the knees. The knees should be at the same level as the hips with the feet slightly in front. There should be lumbar support when sitting vertically and allow for a slight lean backwards. The head should be level and facing forward as well as in line with the torso. The arms should be supported with the elbows close to the body and bent between 90 to 120 degrees. The hands, wrists, and forearms should be in a straight line parallel to the floor. Reflecting on this posture, in order to achieve neutral alignment, adjustments can be made to the chair, including the height, depth, and back support. Adjustments can also be made to the angle of my head for realignment. The angle in which the computer is accessed can be adjusted to promote proper alignment of elbows and shoulders by raising the height of the chair. This will also allow for the hand, wrist, and forearms to be parallel to the floor. Let's take a look at the adjustments made to my workstation. I added a new chair with adjustable height that increased the floor to seat height, allowing for my elbows to rest at my side. My hands, wrists, and elbows can also be parallel to the floor with the new added height. I added books beneath my feet to provide a solid flat surface and a towel behind my back, as this chair does not provide lumbar support. I also ensured that I kept my notebook and water bottle within the primary zone and took a break at 10 minutes to stretch my upper back and neck. Additional equipment that could be purchased beneficial to promote a neutral posture within my workstation. A chair like this would be valuable to my setup because it's on casters, meaning that I can move it closer or further to my workstation depending on my current needs that day. The height of the chair from floor to seat is also adjustable. There is an option to recline the backrest or to have the entire chair tilt. It also provides lumbar support. The armrests are an adjustable height as well as the headrest. This external laptop stand allows the height of the monitor to be raised. This means that neck strain would be reduced as the tilt and angle of my head could be continuously in a neutral posture. There is also an external keyboard. This means that the keyboard can be moved closer or further away depending on alignment to ensure that the hand, wrist, and elbow are in one straight line parallel to the floor below. A desk like this one allows for conversion from workstation at a seated position or in a standing position. This would also be a great contribution to my workstation as I work for prolonged periods of time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video.